All right, sorry about that, guys. Just had a technical difficulty, but it's all good.
Okay, so where are we picking up here? So we got the different groups.
We're going to go into the 4 groups. We'll start with Group A. We'll go through the 8 groups. We'll talk about the teams, what we like, any players to watch, something.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so Qatar, I think we're just going to skip because unless maybe you know, we got Group A: Qatar, Ecuador, Senegal, Netherlands. I know fuck all. So what do you got?
So here's an interesting bet. I've been looking through social media and stuff, and they're saying Qatar paid off 7 Ecuadorian players to lose tomorrow's match. You hear that?
This is where I do not respect soccer and the diving. Great sport, cardio, when it's done properly, but there's too much of this garbage. And we've seen it, Korea 2002, Italy, Spain, and Portugal fans know all too well. But anyway, Group B, okay, I think now I can say something. Yeah. England, Iran, I don't know what that is, but good luck. USA and Wales, great food.
Sorry, I'm gonna pause you.
Love Persian people. No, you know, I'm the guy that I'm not. See, we live in a soft. I love race. But someone's gotta say it. But anyway, England. I heard Harry Kane could get the golden boot again. No one's ever done it back to back. I saw that today. England again. Don't respect the hooligans. They look bad race-wise. We know what happened in the Euro, and I'm still basking in the victory, not in the stupidity that happened at Wembley. Do they have a shot? Are they going to end this drought? 1966. It's funny. Saturday, I am wearing. They are the soccer equivalent. 1966, the only World Cup. 1967, the last time the Leafs won. Does England have a shot? What are they going to do?
So England, they have the easiest path to the finals, so that's why Harry Kane is so favored to be the top goal scorer. That being said, will the players come together? There's been questions about Gary Southgate, his tactics. Will it go with 3 in the back, 4 in the back? How in possession do they want to be on the ball? I do think they take the group, and I also think Iran comes in second. And also about Group A, I think it's Netherlands and Senegal. The 2 little corrupt teams here, Qatar, Ecuador. If it does come on, 3 and 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just one thing on England. They still have the goalie, chirping us Italians. Is that guy still there? Pickford?
He's still around.
Look, as much as in the moment I understand, that guy played one hell of a final, so he's in there. They still have a chance. Group C, Argentina, Saudi Arabia, Mexico, Poland. So I know Mexico and Poland historically, they're always a tough out, but this looks like it's Argentina's group and they should steamroll. Group D, France, Australia, Denmark, Tunisia. Once again, it looks like France and Argentina. What do you see in those 2 groups?
So Argentina is by far the favorite, right? But Mexico and Poland's an interesting one. Poland has the experience, but Mexico has some good young players coming up. They're playing in a heated environment, so I'm actually going to give the 2nd place to Mexico in Group C. In Group D, France has a lot of injuries, and now we talk about dark horses. Look for this team called Denmark, people. Denmark could make the semifinals this year. They have a strong team. Eriksen's back. He was the one that had the cardiac arrest back in the Euros. He's now playing for Manchester United. The team's united. And I think Denmark could be actually the underdog favorite, putting France in as number 2 in Group D.
Alrighty. Group E, Spain, Costa Rica, Germany, Japan. That looks like Spain and Germany should get the top 2 spots. Group F, Belgium, Canada, Morocco, Croatia. I would say, again, it looks like it should be Croatia, Belgium, but you got to play the games. There's only 3 games, and there could be upsets. So what do you like in those 2 groups?
So in Group B, you have Spain, Germany, Costa Rica, and Japan. Now also the Italiani out there. Remember in 2014, you had a group with Italy, England, Uruguay, and Costa Rica. This is that group again.
But we lost to Costa Rica. That was the word. My boy Frank, why'd you invite that fucking whore at your house? And she was from Costa Rica. With that stupid blonde idiot. Anyway, we'll get it. I'll tag you in that.
Keylor Navas, Real Madrid, 3-time Champions League winner. He led Costa Rica at that time this year, and then it could happen. Japan has a good technical side. Physically, we'll be able to compete with the Germans and the Spaniards. We don't know. But watch for that group. It might not be as simple as we think. The Canadian group, I think Canada comes last. There was a good prop on the internet today. Will Canada score more than 2.5 goals in their group? And I'm saying no.
That's the bet you're looking for. Under. I think they'll go 2-1. I think they'll get a tie. I think Davies will have one big play, whether he passes it to a guy and scores or he scores. But yeah, that's too many goals. I'm going to trust my soccer guru. I'm not a soccer analyst, but that's a lot, and I don't see it happening. They got screwed. The day that I watched it live, you can't get Croatia and Belgium. Canada needed an easier group. But moving on, the last 2 groups, G and H. Group G, Brazil, Serbia, Switzerland, Cameroon. I guess it's Brazil and Serbia. And then Group H, Portugal, Ghana, Uruguay, and Korea. I'm going to say that's Portugal and Uruguay. Ghana's kind of good. There are a few African countries. The African countries that are good are what? Usually Ghana, Cameroon, Morocco. What am I missing?
And then the teams that didn't make it, unfortunately, you got Nigeria, you have Egypt. Africa every 4 years puts out 3 or 4 high quality teams.
Where's Mo Salah? Not to cut you off.
He's in Egypt.
Oh, and he's not in the World Cup?
No.
That sucks.
Right?
That sucks.
That's what happens, right? You have to qualify to make it.
Yeah. So which two what do you see in Group G and Group H?
Brazil is one of the favorites from the tournament, so I do think they'll win. But the hard part here, this is a tough group. Cameroon can play. They're playing Qatar, near Africa. Serbia, to me, is the youngest, one of the younger, better teams in the whole league. I think Serbia is a dark horse. They're going to be a team to watch for the next 8 to 10 years. They have Vlahovic, Jovic, Milkoslavic. They have a lot of good players. And Switzerland, you saw what they did to France in the Euros. Switzerland could always put out a team. Jan Sommer in net, Granit Xhaka in the midfield. It's a very tough group, but I'm going to say Serbia sneaks out there with Brazil. In Group H, I like Portuguese. I think Cristiano Ronaldo, with all this adversity, going on with Manchester United, I think he's going to at least get out of the group stage, and we'll see what happens after that. With my number 2 team going to Uruguay for the same reasons. Luis Suarez, another top few guys.
Suarez, the guy with the teeth? I fucking hate that guy. Continue.
But I think that they will have a good final performance, Uruguay. Nunez on Liverpool, young striker, $100 million striker. I think he'll have a fantastic tournament. He's one of my 5 young players to watch. I'll just tell you them quickly. Look out for Davies and David on Canada, Pedri and Gavi on Spain, Guardiola on Croatia, Musiala on Germany, and Bellingham on England. These are the top young players. And Saka, my boy Saka, Arsenal, let's go. These are some great young players. I love U21 players. A lot of technique, a lot of energy, a lot of pace. That's where you win the tournament. These young guys filling in the void.
When I hear the name Saka, all I think of is Donnarumma. Back-to-back saves. I'm still relishing in it. It'll be back in Euro 2024, but they're not in it. Support Canada if you are Canadian. But I get it. Most of us, you're also going to cheer for where your parents are from, your grandparents. But at the end of the day, those Canada games, show up, be loud, be proud. We haven't seen it since 1986. So for a lot of us, it's the first time. But it's okay sometimes to have 2 teams to cheer for. Yeah. And I hope Canada can make some noise, brother. But you close it out. Any last words?
Players to watch: Messi, Ronaldo, Mbappe, Neymar, De Bruyne. And anything else we got here? Oh yeah, we host the next World Cup, guys. Get excited, man. 2026. Toronto, Edmonton, Vancouver. The game's been growing for the last 10 years. We've been waiting for this. Get excited. We have great young players. Lauren's playing. Buchanan's playing. Estacchio. Let's get excited, guys. This is the world game. We're finally part of it. Let's do it.
At least we're on the scene, man. Right? Go Canada.